This movie is going to cause a lot of people to live stream all of their Uber rides in the near future. Today we're talking about the new Joe Keery film, Spree.
The mouthfeel on this? Otherworldly. What we're doing here is important. We're creating a brand.
Spree is a new black comedy horror film starring Joe Keery, mostly known for being Steve in Stranger Things, and directed by, and I'm really sorry because I'm definitely going to butcher your name, Eugene Kotalarenko? Kotlarenko. No, I really thought I had it, that one. Eugene. I'm just going to call you Eugene. You know, everybody loves Eugene. This is a black comedy where the best way I can describe this is millennial American Psycho. Joe Keery stars as a kid named Kurt, who is a internet, social media star-obsessed kid who is trying to become the next big online social media sensation. He used to babysit a kid who's very popular. That obviously gives him some jealousy. The entire film is shown through different live streams and YouTube videos, and he rigs his car up with all these different cameras so you get all these different angles. He is live streaming. It all takes place pretty much in one day where he's giving the lesson. And the lesson is, you can see from the trailer, so I don't really feel like I'm giving anything away. He is driving around as a spree driver, which is this version of Uber or Lyft, and he is killing all of his passengers to go viral. And it is an American Psycho-esque film about our generation's obsession with social media and social media fame. I heard about this movie fairly recently, and I checked it out, and I actually enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. I think they could do a lot more with this premise, but if you're looking for a black horror comedy that's going to be funny but really messed up with a lot of good tense. It's a very tense movie because you don't really know what Kurt is going to do next. I'm also a big fan of Joe Keery, who, like I said, plays Steve in Stranger Things. He's popped up in a couple other things. This is the first movie I can think of where he's the lead. I think he hits it right out of the park. I have a lot of comparisons with his character and Patrick Bateman, Christian Bale's character in American Psycho, and I think he does a great job of not emulating him, but making a very similar character that can live in that same world. The film also stars Tashir Zamata, who plays a passenger of Kurt's, who is an actual famous stand-up comedian, and I really liked her performance. I really liked her character arc and her character's progression. I guess a lot of people could say that her character she's the preachy part, really telling you what the movie is about, and I actually thought that it worked with the way the story was being told and the way that this monologue and stuff is presented. I really enjoyed that. Some of the editing is very interesting. I like the format of the movie because, like I said, the whole movie's done in not exactly a found footage format, but in a live stream format with a lot of footage and stuff of YouTube and other things. Obviously, they don't have YouTube's name or anything like that because I don't think they'd want their name associated with a movie like this, and I completely understand. I would definitely say this movie is a fun ride. It's only 90 minutes long, and I think it has a very kinetic pace that keeps going throughout the whole film. It never really lags. There's maybe one or two scenes that do, but I think that it just moves very fast. It knows exactly what it's trying to accomplish. It knows what kind of movie it is. And I think everyone in it knows exactly what their performance is for the movie. Some of them feel a little bit more real than others, but I feel like all of them actually do have a bit of realism. I would also kind of compare this to the film Collateral, but that might be because of the Uber, taxi cab aspect of it. I really love the chemistry and the back and forth between Joe Keery and Tashir Zamata. I think they have a lot of tension in all of their scenes. They're definitely the highlight of the movie. David Arquette's also in this, playing Kurt's dad, and I think he has a very good performance, and I just like seeing David Arquette in good movies. I do think they could have done a lot more with this premise. There's a lot more you could uncover, and like I said, it does have some preachy moments, although I wouldn't really say they're that preachy, but they do kind of bring it back a little bit because it kind of feels like they're hitting you over the head a little bit. The last 20 minutes are very thrilling, but I would say they're pretty bogged down by just being violent, and just throw all the violence in at the end. Throw all the violence. Yeah, we've been violent. We're going to get really violent towards the end. I can see where some people think it kind of like jumps the shark in the last 20 minutes. I found it entertaining. I don't really think there was anywhere else you could have went when you got to that point, but I think there's more things you could have done in the film overall. I would definitely recommend this to horror fans or thriller fans, this may get a little bit bogged down in a second viewing, but I might like it even more. I don't really know. I would have to rate this a 6.4 out of 10. Definitely a recommend for fans of horror and thriller, but not something everyone really needs to go out for. Also, if you're a fan of Joe Keery, I highly recommend it. All right, guys, that's my review. Let me know in the comments if you've seen Spree, if you like Joe Keery, you want to see him in more films, and let me know in the comments what movies you'd like to see me review in the future. All right, guys, I'll see you soon with another video.